Well, my car's in the shop. Car's in the shop. And I'm driving this big car that I can't hardly even get in. I'm like, why y'all giving me this great big old car? And I'm short. I'm like, I can't even get in this car. I gotta jump up in it. Wow. So my car's in the shop, and I stressed that they fix the stuff under warranty and find out what's wrong with the car, why it keeps cutting off. Don't be trying to charge me a lot of money. Charge the warranty. This is my loaner rental vehicle, 2025 Pilot, and it does not come with a CD. They said, well, honey, all the new cars, they don't come with CDs. That's old school. I'm like, well, I'm old school. They like, well, too bad. I gotta put this gate up, y'all. Trash people come every other Thursday. Good morning, Betty. Uh, okay. This is the car that I have. This is a 2025 Honda Pilot. I didn't know what the world is a Pilot. This is called Courtesy Vehicle. www.unionpark.com. Courtesy Vehicle. www.unionpark.com. And this is a Pilot. Probably can't see that it says Pilot, but it's a Honda Pilot. The trash people will be here, so I always have to put this up. Good morning, Lally. Good morning, James. Too early to talk about breakfast. It's just after 6 in the morning here in Delaware. My car's for breakfast. Well, this is a nice ride, yo, but it's big. I can't hardly get in it. It reminds me of trying to drive a little bus. Like, I can't hardly get in this car. Gotta jump up in it. I'm short. And Larry went with me. He's like, where's the CD player? There ain't no CD. These cars do not come with a CD player. They said new cars don't have CD players. It has some type of computer thing that looks like a computer. And everything's in that computer. And I'm like, what? Everything's in the computer? Yeah, you got a Bluetooth. You gotta use Bluetooth and all this downloading stuff. And I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? So this is the car, y'all, that I will be driving until they get this car fixed. Now you gotta bring the car back the same way you had got it. Make sure it stay clean. Make sure you Put the gas back in, which I couldn't tell how much gas is in the car because it's not the regular stuff that I'm used to seeing. But anyhow, the trash people will be here within 30 minutes. My granddaughter got to see how I walk. See, I have to limp a little bit because my knee definitely feel like it's buckling when I'm walking on a hill, especially. I can't. Whew. I can't do that. So anyhow, and these chairs I do not like at work. I gotta put all these layers on this chair just to sit on it because it hurts my behind. Hurts my behind. I ain't joking. And so, good morning. Y'all know how it be with me. Wake up mode and trying to figure stuff out. I'm still on. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. All right. I haven't done my hair or anything yet. Oh my goodness. I got my gray shirt on the chair instead of on me because I do not feel like putting it on right now. If I even put it on. Oh, Donna, you gotta get that. All right, Donna. Getting this chair right. And don't fall out the chair. Oh my gracious. I had a long day when I got off from work. Larry came to my job, so he had to leave his job an hour early to get to my job on time. I'm telling y'all, everything. Whew, yeah. Y'all just don't know. I had a long yesterday. Everybody. All right, so it's cold. But for this moment, I'm going to take this jacket off. If I got to put it back on, I got to put it back on. But for the moment, I'm going to take this jacket off. It's one of my son's jackets he gave me a few years ago. All right. Now, yesterday, remember I didn't bring a comb or brush. I couldn't comb my hair. So I have extra stuff today, which I couldn't hardly carry. The stuff was too much stuff. And I can't have but so much stuff with this car because I'm not putting up much stuff in this car. It's not my car. So hubby made me some tea in the tequila cup. Okay, this is a heavy thermos cup. Very heavy. That sucker costs $40. Now I've had it almost a year now. So I didn't forget today to bring a comb and a brush. And I decided to bring some Echo Styling Gel because my head needs combing. All right, and I just put some, oh Lord. that doggone the Kia cup. Oh Lord, the Kia cup that knocked. Oh stuff. All right, Donna, wake up. I was trying to show y'all. I put some dry fruit in here with the rest of the cashews. And I got some water. In the morning, I'm just trying to get myself together. I got 3 of these on right now. 3 on. Good morning, Denise. I got 3 of these on. I wear this stuff to bed. Can you believe that? 3. 1, 2, 3. And the hat. I'm making sure I cover my daggone ears and head, so I don't have a bunch catching cold. So all I'm trying to do is comb this. Good morning, everybody. Hey, 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 hey. Now today, since I don't have a lot to do, I'm going to go to the post office. That's what I'm going to try my best to do today, is go to the post office. All right. Some echo. This stuff is dry. I gotta put something in it first. But this stuff ain't gonna work. Oh. Good morning. Says y'all see, I got to comb my hair. I don't care what I put on it, I gotta comb it. I gotta wait about another week or 2 before I color these roots. I had got tuna fish sandwich late yesterday from Lucy's. You can get tuna fish and you can get some fries. Even though I did get fries, but I didn't eat all of them. I got small fries, but I didn't eat all of them. And you can get all that for $8 or something. And the last 2 days I had grilled cheese and soup. And here I've been eating dry fruit or dry cereal, trail mix, or oatmeal. So anyhow, not sure whether or not I didn't bring no ponytail holder. If I was putting this in a ponytail, I didn't bring a ponytail holder. but I can plait it in one plait. Mm. Good morning. And I gotta cover this up because this is damp. I can't go outside with my head wet. That stops me up. I just can't do it. Or people that wash their hair and go outside. That doesn't work with me. I'll be stopped up. So, what I'm going to have on with this is the hat by itself, right? Just put the hat on. There you go. That's all you got to do. Put a hat on your head. Put a hat on it. Put a hat on your willy. That was 5 heartbeats. Put a hat. Put a hat on your willy. I could do this. This is okay. All right. But even though I probably put that on, I'm still going to put one of these back on. Now, I can put a little foundation on. Just a little here. Just a little here. Oh, Mr. Tommy took the trash out. I guess because the trash truck's coming today, huh? Well, he took the trash out. I'll see if I can find another trash bag. I'll see if I can find another trash bag for this trash. I still don't walk right. I don't like how I walk. My knee still needs some work. See. Wait a minute. If y'all can see me right. So if I'm walking, it's this knee. You see how I walk? It's like the kneecap is not all the way like it's supposed to be. So but I was trying to show y'all how I'll be walking. And I've got these clunky sneaks on it for like boots that's real heavy. But even though they real heavy, traction boots help me to not slip, or it helps the soles of my feet with these hardwood floors. So these heavy traction boots, I kind of gotta deal with it. But when they get warm, I'm used to wearing flip flops and stuff. So the guy, Mr. Norman, a manager, said his wife, and as they getting older, he said they gotta put Dr. Scholl's and everything they wear on their feet. Because they said as you get older, it is hard to walk on hardwood floors. Your feet hurt standing too long, and it's stuff you didn't have to go through when you was younger. And he said it ain't got nothing to do with weight because we already small. And we still got to do the same thing you talking about. And natural wear and tear happens, even with athletes. You got to run a lot and using your knees, and it is what it is. But I want to tell y'all the story of what happened when I left here. I'm going to get around to telling y'all the story. All right. All right. Wait a minute. Stay up there. Stay up there. All right. I hope y'all doing all right. Some people are still in bed, sleep. This is my loaner vehicle, 2025 Honda Pilot EXL Gray. And guess what? Even though I'm driving a 2025, I'm not a bit excited about the car. You know why? It's too big for me. I'd rather be driving if it was a new car, I would rather be driving a Nissan. A Nissan, or because I like Nissans. A littler car, a Nissan, a little Mustang, or Kia. I used to have a Kia. I used to love them little cars. I love the little cars. A Nissan, a Kia, but not them box kind. I'm talking about the cute kind. Mustangs. I used to like the Cadillacs that were smaller Cadillacs, not the big Cadillacs. They used to have little Cadillacs because I used to drive a Cadillac Cimarron. Old school. I'm talking about old school stuff. But I would like a smaller ride. Small. And I already miss a CD player. They said, well, you just going to have to buy an old car if you want your CDs. I said, the car I got y'all fixing got a CD player in it. Okay, it's a 2014. It's 11 years old. And it don't even got a key. I said, I prefer to start the car. They said, well, that ain't gonna never happen no more. You got to get an old car. If you want a regular key, you start the car with this. Cars don't come like that no more. I said, well, I ain't with this new school. I'm old school. I guess I'm gonna stay old school, y'all. I'm gonna stay old school because that's who I am. I'm just old school, period. I haven't graduated to new school. I don't even know what was said with keeping up with the bronze because I wasn't even reading. Betty, I ain't even reading. My mind can't even concept on nothing negative. Too early. But anyway, to tell y'all, when Larry got here around 2:30, and Mr. Tommy was here, and I told y'all he has to bring me every night my key card because he can't leave here and take breaks and leave the door unlocked because nobody has a key card to this office but me. So he has to bring it to my house, and I told him just put it in the mailbox. Just put it in the mailbox because don't try to get me because I'm going to be asleep. You don't get off work to 10:30 at night, and it's my bedtime. And I ain't getting up open no door. So it was in the mailbox this morning. I said, just put it in the mailbox. That way you ain't got to try to get nobody. So that's what he did. And that works between us two until they need to get them other people keys to this office. That's the reason why they not doing it, but I can't tell them what to do. That's Chase Bank. So anyhow. Good morning. I'm still trying to wake up, Collie. I'm sorry, but I'm still sleepy. So forgive me if I'm not saying a lot yet. But I'm getting ready to talk about my car, Kylie. So my husband came yesterday. My husband came and got me at 2:30, and we took the Honda to the shop. And when we got there, y'all got to hear this. So I'm not going to read the comments right now. So I could tell this story. So got there right, and I didn't see nowhere to park because it was all these cars ahead of me parked around the circle. I'm like, well, I guess I'm on the side of the circle because I ain't even my way in the circle. So I wasn't trying to get out the car. And I told Larry, well, take this paperwork and tell them I'm here. And I'm supposed to be dropping this car off and getting a loaner. So after a while, he didn't even come back out. So I had to turn the car off and come in. Hopping in a little bit because you know how my knee is. I showed y'all how I walk. It's not horrible, but you can tell something's wrong with my knee still. So anyhow, when I goes in here and there, I tells the man that I'm here. I have an appointment with my car, and I'm here to pick up the loaner. And I had a lot of stuff to do, so I needed to get going. And he says, well, we see and hear that your car's not due here to the 10th, which is today. I said, nah, I'm supposed to bring the car in today and pick up the loaner. And y'all start the work on the 10th. He said, nah, that ain't what we see. I said, look, let me go through my phones. I have 2 phones. I got all this stuff in my bag because I had to try to pile everything in it from work. So I have a ton of stuff in this bag. And I'm going through it to find the email when they text me an hour before I got there to remind me. So how you don't see nothing that y'all text me? See, it's not the same person texting me that I was talking to. So he don't know. So eventually I finds the text and send it to him. And he's like, oh, okay, I see that. He said, well, I better see if we even got a loaner. What do you mean, see if you got a loaner? If you ain't got no loaner, I'm not leaving my car here. I'm just going to drive back off like I did in November and leave. Because this is the second time y'all told me you going to put me in a loaner, and the second time you trying to tell me now and you don't know if it is one. Okay. I mean, I got to be able to get around. So he said, well, yeah, we do got one. You got one anyway. So anywho, he said, well, I showed him the work order. Well, this is the wrong order. You got different people doing different things here, and you tell me everybody that did something here did the wrong thing when they work here too. You telling me they did the wrong information when it comes to me. Everybody did the wrong information. Okay. So he said, well, it says work order for your timing belt and C4 and tune up. He said, but that's for a 4-cylinder. Yours is V6. I said, they know what kind of car this is. It's in the system what kind of car this is. The whole work order from November is in the system, and they got the make and model of the car and all that. I said, this order, it says $499.99, 125 for something else, which comes to $600 something dollars, okay? He said, well, the V6 one is $1,500. I said, I'm going to tell you one thing. I ain't paying no $1,500 for anything. I said, let me tell you something. This is when you got to be bold and strong and courageous and walk in faith and victory and faith over fear. Oh, it got to kick in, baby. Let me tell you. I said, I'm a great grandmother. I said, I'm getting ready to retire, and I have a limited income, and I didn't bring this car here to see how much money I can give you. I said, I came here to get things fixed under my warranty. I have a 10,000-mile warranty on this car. And as a matter of fact, I talked to the warranty people less than an hour from me coming here. And they got the paperwork from November. And they got the write-up for today. They said, before you fix anything, give them a call so they can tell you, give them a call so they can tell you what it covers. Now, they gonna fix whatever's need to be fixed under warranty. Don't charge me, charge my contract, my warranty, and talk to them. I said, but let me tell you one thing. I said, I investigated this car today before I brought it here. This is wisdom telling me to look it up. I said, and I looked up every light that's on that dashboard. I said, one of the main ones that has to do with my car cutting off, I said, when I make a sharp turn, especially a U-turn, the car just shuts completely off. It shuts completely off. He said, your car's still shutting off. I've been shutting off the first time when I brought it here. I need to know why is the car shutting off, but it has something to do with the steering wheel mechanism. Because I looked it up with those numbers and them lights on that don't supposed to be there. It tells you something wrong with the car. I said, the steering wheel's been tight. The steering wheel been off. And it's saying that power steering mechanism with the lights on, that's part of the problem. I said, I got my ABS light on. That's the anti-brake system. That we do know the ABS is jacked up, needs to be replaced. My insurance does cover that getting fixed. The warranty does. It covers if you got an alternator bad, your starter's bad. It covers quite a few things, but you got to check the car out. Tell me, why is my car cutting off? I know you want to go to a C4 timing belt. I want to know why. I don't think that's the reason why my car cut off. Because if you fix the C4 and I come back and get the car and it's still cut off, what was the point? When a person brings their car to the shop, say they need a new tire, they came to get that another tire, right? If you came to get an oil change, you expect them to do the oil change, right? Okay. If your windshield washers are broken, you want to get a replacement. If the battery's dead, you want another battery. I'm here because my car cuts off. I'm trying, but I'm not a mechanic. Y'all are. I just want to know, this is a Honda dealership. This is a Honda car. I need y'all to find out what's wrong with the car. So when I come back and get it, it ain't doing the same thing it did when I brought it, and you milking me out of money and never fixed the car. And I don't have the money you trying to milk me out of. Okay? He said, I got you. I got you loud and clear now. I said, so can you make sure you thoroughly investigate this car and find out exactly what's all wrong with it? And call it the contractors, the warranty people, and tell them. They just said, don't fix nothing until you tell us what's wrong with it so we can have a proper work order and tell you what we cover and what we don't cover. And we'll go from there. And then you call Miss Donna and tell her what's covered. And this is something she has to pay and what that amount is so she can determine what you fix and what you don't fix. Calabrende. Calabrende. He said, I got you. Thank you. Now, are you going to get me a loaner or what? Yes, we have a loaner for you. Thank you. Now we're getting somewhere. So he said, now I need your insurance information because we can't let you drive a loaner. And I got insurance information. Let me pull it up on my phone and give you all my insurance information because I drive's legitimate. I have insurance. I'm up on my insurance. It's all fine. So I gave him my insurance. I gave him, here's my driver's license. You need my registration too because I got my stuff is legit. I got everything. I'm too legit to quit. So I got all my work. Here's everything. Fine. He writes all that down. He said, okay. And I didn't know till I went outside what kind of ride I was getting in because he didn't tell me. Because you know, at first, try to act like they didn't know if they had a loaner and try to act like I'm not supposed to bring my car to today. And all this stuff. And I'm like, That's when you got to learn how to speak up for yourself. You better know how to speak up for yourself and talk for yourself because these car dealerships will milk you out of every dime you got. And if you ain't got it, they'll milk you. So you better be a step ahead of the program and tell them how to go, not they tell you. Because the guy said, yeah, well, I'm the one you talk to because I'm in business to make money. I bet you are. You sound like a salesperson to sell me $10,000 worth of damages. If you could, you'd try to sell me more than the car's even worth. And I'm paying $439.61 a month for car payments to a car that's half broke down, don't half work when I bought it. So at least the warranty should fix some of this stuff that's broke down. But if you don't fix the stuff under warranty, what good is the warranty? That's what I'm trying to figure out. How you doing? And then he said, well, who's this fellow? I kid you not, y'all. Who's this fellow with you? I said, oh, that's my young husband. I like him young. And he just fell out laughing. He said, oh, that's your husband? I said, yeah, grandmom can have husband. And I can have him young if I want him. I said, but he ain't all that young. He's 55. And I'm 63. We 8 years different in age. That is not far stretched in age. He said, oh. And, oh, I just didn't know. Well, now you know. You don't need to ask him nothing. This is my car. You got nothing to do with him. You know what I'm saying? He probably want to say, is that your son? No, that's my husband. Oh, God. So, anywho, I'm telling you, this is all the stuff I had to deal with. And then he takes me outside and shows me the ride. And I'm not impressed because I see this great big old clump, clunk, a ride. I'm trying to figure out how am I getting in that. I'm looking for a car. He said, here's your ride. That's a 2025 Pilot. I'm not impressed. I'm not worried about the year of it. I was looking for a car, a smaller car at that. But anywho, he seen that it took a while for me to jump up in it. He said, wait a minute, let me adjust the seat for you first. Like, that's going to help me get in it. I got to be able to put my feet up and jump up. And it's like jumping up into a big truck. To me, I said, man, this ain't cool. But anyway, and I see all of these push buttons look like on a microwave in the car. I said, well, where's that? You know, the thing you pull to put it in gear? He said, this don't come with a gear. I said, well, I can figure out how you cut the car on with this thing I don't like because y'all don't have keys no more. He said, well, you got to push. When the P, you tap this in park. But you got to tap that R. You tap the R and push down on this other thing to make it go in reverse. Wait. Hold up. You push. You mean take my finger and push it? He said, yeah, it's just like a microwave. You push it. I said, you going to stay here till I get this right because I'm not getting ready to take off with this car and I don't know what I'm doing. And where's the drive part at? He said, that DS thing, that's a button for drive. And where does my husband said it before I got out, where's the CD player? Where's the CD player? He said, these new cars don't come with CD players. I said, they don't come with CD players. They said, no, that's kind of obsolete. What? The car you got of mine fixing got a CD player? He said, well, that's a 2014. But I'm telling you, these new cars don't got no CD player. I said, well, what's that thing? Well, that's a computer. Well, who got time to learn how to operate a computer if you want to hear a certain song or the radio? He said, it's all in there. Well, so you don't need me trying to learn all this stuff since it ain't my car because I have no idea what to do with this. I have to get my granddaughter to help me with this. But for now, I just want to learn how to dry this car off this lot and get to where I got to get because my granddaughter's waiting for me at the bank. I got to get going. Then after I go there, I got to hurry up and go get my son and take him to work before he be late. So I got to go. But I just want to know how you operate this vehicle. Oh, God. How you doing? So anyway, that's the stuff I had to deal with yesterday. And then go to the bank to meet my granddaughter. And go in there and wait to get notarization stuff. You know, notary. We had to get notary stuff, but I already a member of the bank, and she is, and my daughter is, so we ain't had to pay no money. It's just getting stuff notarized because I'm helping my granddaughter with something with my great-grandbaby going to kindergarten in September or August, but you got to have, just helping them out. So then after that, my son's calling, but I'm not answering the phone. Because he want to make sure I'm coming to pick him up on time to get him to the Frawley Stadium because he does security work. And I'm like, you see all this stuff I got to do? Then I had to do all this stuff and get my son to work 10 minutes early, 12 minutes early. And then I got to go home and then go to Lucy's and finally figure out how to get a tuna sandwich. And my son's checking the car, trying to. My oldest son's checking the car. He just got off from work from Jersey. He works in New Jersey. He said, Mom, I don't have for this stuff in this car. I don't even have that in my car. This is newer than my car. He said, I don't even have all this stuff. This is different. This is like a computer. He said, everything's electric in this car. I said, tell me about it. So I said, I got to get somewhere and find a tuna fish sandwich or something because I'm hungry. That drive stuff, trail mix, this is the stuff I'll be munching on here, or the oatmeal, and that's it. So time I get off from work good, I need something, a salad or a sandwich or something in my system. So anyway, that was my yesterday's ordeal. Now I can look at the comments. I just want to get all this out before I start reading comments and lose focus on what I was saying. Now, what did I say? Because I'm reading somebody's comment. Now, where was I at? I don't like the interruption. I want to finish what I had to say, then read the comments. So if you didn't hear me answering, it's because I'm trying to get at what I was trying to say about what happened yesterday with me taking the car to the shop and what all happened. So I'm sleepy. Betty, I go back to sleep. Betty and Lolly, Sherry. Okay. So anyhow, y'all read what Betty writes, the moderator, because she writes some good stuff about me. Those of you that don't read the description or about me section, because y'all say, who are you and what are you? But if you read the description, you'll know about me and who I am and what do I do and all that good stuff. Oh, my gravy. So anyway, I see Kylie and I see somebody else. I'm different, says you have knee problems and inflammation because you are carrying a lot of excess weight. That's true. I'm carrying excess weight, but that's not the reason for my knee problem. That could be a factor. I agree with you on the factor to it, but that's not the case. Because my son had a Baker's cyst and he's small. So why he got a Baker's cyst? It's not all related to the weight. It's not all weight related. But mine happened from hardwood floor here. Hardwood floor, it happened here from my hardwood floors. But I do know I got excess weight on me. But all knee injuries are not a result of fat. You got to read up on that. My son has problems with his knees, and he's probably thinner than you. So it's not the case. But yeah, I do know I have, you don't have to remind me about weight. I know about my weight. But yeah, that's not the whole reason. But anyway, good morning, Carla. Good morning, Carla. Is that New Wisdom? Hey, New Wisdom. And Bedore. So anyway, I just told y'all my whole story on the car. I can't even repeat it because that's too much. Too much information. And sinuses and allergies, and this pollen is kicking behind for people that know about allergies and sinuses. It's kicking behind. So this is my stuff. And I gotta put some of this ginger in here. So hi, Carla. Some ginger. Put some ginger in here. Some ginger, ginger, ginger. All right. There you go. I put some ginger in here. Betty said, please respect Donna's channel. We are positive people here. All right. Thank you, Betty, because you know it's too early to entertain mess. I don't even see the mess. I try not even to look. I just act like it ain't even there to explain everything to people. If you want to talk to me about my weight, I sound like the trash truck. If you want to talk about my weight, I know I'm fat. I've been knowing that for many years. You're not giving me no revelation or prophecy. You ain't giving me no revelation or prophecy. Woo! Okay, that was funny. But look at here. I am working on what I eat. I have lost some weight. I need a lot more weight to lose, but I'm not going to starve to get down to a certain size. It's going to take time, okay? And I don't, yeah, that's the trash truck. I don't eat 100% everything perfect, okay? So it's going to take a while. But Jesus is a healer anyway. Jesus is a healer. And I've fallen many times on my knees down through the years. But jumping up and down on this hardwood floor is what caused the Baker's cyst. I don't think the Baker's cyst came from fat. My sister had a Baker's cyst too. But anyhow, I'm working on the fat part, but I don't want to be thin. So you're going to say I'm a fitter fat person, but I'm still going to be fat because I don't want to be thin, okay? I just don't. And what else I'm supposed to be telling you? If we want to talk about the fat factor. Oh, there go the truck. Just leaving the trash truck. We'll talk about the fat factor. I know all about the fat factor. But I know too many people had knee replacements and they're thin. It don't all come from fat. Okay. And a lot of it's overusage of the knees too. But anyway, this video today ain't about why my knee hurt. This is about my car. But anything to tell you about my knees and my fat, my people, my regulars know that. I already told them about the knees. I tell them about everything. It's not even a secret. And you don't offend me because I'm fat. I love being voluptuous and I love being voluptuous, curvy, whoop it. I love it. So it's not offensive to me. And the men that I've had in my life love thick women. They just love me, and I didn't lose weight for none of them. I ain't thinking about no man and what I got to do for him. It's what you do for yourself. Now, as you get older, I got to watch sodium and not too much sugar. But as you get older, it's not good for your health. You feel me? But I'm sure some of you people watching me are thin and still got health problems. So thin don't mean you're very healthy. Well, my husband can eat you out of house and a home. He might got a good metabolism, but he'll eat you out of house and a home. Okay. But I love you guys. I think these eyelash stuff, gets too much on here, and then it just clogs and looks white because it's built up. So you don't know which ones to use. Just makeup stuff. I gotta go back and close that trash gate since the trash people came now. So hopefully y'all, they fix my car and get it right. But I didn't make the first step by getting it there. All right. I wish I had another bag up here so I can put my. See, I don't want to put all this stuff back in my pocketbook. And this just need a little bag. I think it's a little bag back there. So I don't stuff this bag up with all this stuff. Me carrying all this heavy stuff is not good on your shoulders. Your shoulders be hurting trying to carry all this heavy stuff. Cause I'm a woman that like to always try and bring all this stuff to work. Cause if I get up 4 o'clock, I mean, what time I gotta get up to do my hair and makeup and do everything at home? That now I ain't can't get up to read something. But anyway, y'all, like I got makeup, lipstick on my teeth. Hmm. So yeah, y'all, this video was more about my car and these are my other glasses. But they made them too wide. And I like these glasses. They are right. They're just wider. That's from my other phone. So how y'all doing? I know y'all tired and sleepy and going to sleep or going to work or whatever, just like me. And videos is kind of hard when you're sleepy. But I'm trying to do these lives and be honest, because that's who I am. Now this is some tea. I don't know what type of tea this is till I taste it. Ooh, this keeps it hotter. So this might be turmeric and ginger. I'm not sure. I don't know. It could be the same turmeric and mango ginger tea or turmeric and mango. I'm not sure, but it's hot. Whew. But I love y'all. God, it's good. But I am glad I finally got the car put in the shop. I really am because this car needed tended to. It really did. It was just like, how long are you gonna have a car that you paying, which it should already came out my account today, $439.61. Car payment, the 10th of each month, and your car don't have work. But you paying all this money and insurance and stuff, and it just doesn't seem right. You feel me? It don't seem right that you gotta pay a lot of money for a car. It should at least work right when you get it. But I'm sure that's the reason why they try to give you warranty now, because used cars, a lot of them are as is. It is what it is. If you can't afford a new car, you get what you get. And that's not fair. And like the girl came here yesterday, the co-worker, her daughter just got a car less than a month ago, and it broke down in the middle of the street. But to look at a car looks beautiful. Who cares about the beauty of the car, how pretty it looks? It's about how it works right on the inside, right? Even though it's beautiful. What you say? Donna, thanks for being a value customer. As your policy renews, we just want to remind you of some of the benefits and savings we offer. Oh, I'm up here reading my your policy is all set. What are you saying? It ain't time for me to pay my car insurance yet. Not yet. No, don't tell me about no car insurance. We'll submit your next payment for your auto policy and huh? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, May the 15th. You're enrolled in automatic payments. I know that. We'll submit your next payment for your auto policy to your checking account on May the 15th. Okay, this is April the 10th. Uh, okay, I know my policy was paid in full, but they said it's coming up to where I'm going, oh, this is stuff that be coming up, y'all. I ain't had nothing to do with this. Okay, I don't have to pay anything right this second. Okay, May the 14th is when it changes. Okay, May the 14th. Okay. All right, I got it now. Oh, oh. All right, I'm all right. They was trying to scare me for a minute. I'm thinking they getting ready to take out insurance in the next 5 days. Not yet. That ain't what y'all thought. Hey, like, please don't. They said May the 15th. What the y'all was going on August? May. Okay, then I got to tell my son because my son's car is on my insurance. So my son has to pay half of the insurance because he got to pay for his car. So they have to let me know when my insurance is due. I had some credit. Um, so he can pay his half, then my half will already be in there. But give me a heads up. Like, don't be trying to, okay. All right. So y'all, I'm just so honest. I'll be telling y'all my world. But yeah, they doing some work in this garage where it's some stuff in the ceiling that's coming down need repaired and they got stuff to fix. Okay, I guess it'll come out today. It's supposed to come out today. This car payment, $439.61. Hmm. Hi, Kylie. How you doing? I'm sorry, I just been busy talking about my stuff. I got it. I've been doing. But how you doing? You been doing good? Well, that's very good. Just trying to get my car fixed, and it's in the shop right now. My car got to get fixed. And I'm talking about bills and stuff you ain't got to worry about till you get older. Got to think about bills and you got to manage stuff. As you get older, you got your place, your bills, and rent, electric, and gas, and food expenses, and car payments, car insurance, and car repairs, and utilities, and everything else. The, the name, the bottom line to all this stuff is you got to have somebody, okay? Mm. Well, we all friends on here. We are already friends on here. And we encouragers of one another and love one another. Because love is from the Lord. So I love everybody on here. Now, when you say friends, you have all types of friends or definitions of friends. You know what I mean? But I have more acquaintances because I don't see a lot of people in person. So they're more acquaintances, or you say online friends. But in person, in my real life world, I don't see anybody but my husband and my daughter whenever I go over there, and my grandkids whenever I see them. My sons, because they live with me. Other than that, I don't really see anyone. I don't see people, you know. Most friendship people have nowadays got to do with the internet world. You talk to people on the internet. You correspond with people on the internet, but you don't really know them. No. You don't know if they fake or if they got a fake account or they are who they say they are because half the time you don't see no pictures of them. They could show you a picture of a man that's a woman. They could show you a picture of their mom and it's not in their mom's account, it's somebody else's account. Or they could tell you a name, but that ain't their name. So you can't 100% trust online people except if they prove themselves to be trustworthy. Because at the end of the day, I read 2 days ago, you got to watch this online stuff because it was two older men. Yeah, it was two older friends, two older people, Carla. It was two older people that raped a child, anywhere between 10 and 13 years old. So be careful, Kylie. As people perpetrating on here, listen to me. It's people perpetrating on here to be your friend. You don't want to be a friend with everybody. Don't do it. because you don't know you don't know what you're getting yourself into. Everybody ain't real. Everybody ain't kind. They can pretend to be kind to get to see you in person, just to rape you and do something bad. Don't be friend to everybody. You don't want to be everybody's friend. Just don't. Don't meet people. I'm speaking from a grandmother and a great grandmother and a mother. When young people are on this internet world, you gotta be careful. You feel me, Carla? You gotta be careful because you don't know that they're who they say they are. People can tell you anything. A lot of things I say, you get to know me to prove that it's true, but don't just believe everything people say. A person like me, that I'm pretty consistent with what I say and what I do, but don't believe everybody. Don't believe everybody. Yeah, we can be virtual friends with people, but some people you can't even be virtual friends with because they're not friends. What's the definition of friendship anyway? Some people aren't friends. To be honest, they're not that even. And you just got to be careful. I just see so much stuff on the news. It's heartbreaking the stuff I see that's happening in the internet world. People are trying to rip off people and rob people and murder people, and especially the young people. They get caught up in it and wanting to meet friends, but you gotta watch who you meeting. Don't meet them. You can't meet everybody. I had some people on here that said they wanted to meet me. Some people, and I had to say, I don't know you well enough to meet you. You can't come at my house. My husband ain't even letting you in. Everybody can't come to my house. You really think my husband gonna let you in the door? He don't know you, and you don't know. I don't know enough about you to meet to let you come to my house. Where you live at? How I know you? How I know who you are? If I don't know where you live, I don't have your information. I'm just give you my information. Let you come over my house. You can't be that. It can't go that way. You cannot trust everybody. And that's just real. People ask you a lot of stuff about you, but they ain't telling you nothing about them. They ain't telling you where they live. They ain't telling you none of their private information. Right? And it's a lot of people, especially foreigners, that say, where's your name? What's your number? I'm looking for an older woman. I'm looking for this and I'm looking for that. I don't care what you're looking for. I'm not looking for what you're looking for. And you ain't coming over my house. And I gotta keep it real. Keep it straight up. You ain't coming over my house. And they could say that to 100 different people. So you just gotta be careful. Careful. Don't meet everybody that wants to meet you. And you don't even know what's their purpose for wanting to meet you. You gotta give me a whole lot of information up front. I ain't just trying to meet nobody. I can't do that kind of stuff. Don't trust people like that. Right, Daddy? You can't be that easy to trust people. Not nowadays, because I used to be real trustworthy. Them same people that I trusted stabbed me in the back. And these were people I did see. These were people I'd seen and knew. They were before the internet. These were real people I knew. And I trusted them in my house and trusted them with things, and they stabbed me in the back trying to get my house taken from me. And church folk lying on me and manipulating and stealing. And oh gosh. That's why the Lord told me, you better be bold. You better be courageous. You better be a mouthpiece to speak up. And when you want to say no, say no. And you can say no and not feel guilty about what people trying to put that guilt trip on you. Yeah, and people try to get you to do a whole lot of stuff because they say, well, she's a nice Christian. She'll do this. No, you ain't got to do everything somebody tell you to do because you say you're a Christian and you nice, because they try to take advantage of you, Betty. I can't trust easy, but I used to trust everybody, Betty. I was the person that trusted everybody. I always get a shirt on my back until I found out them same crooked people was using me, robbed me blind. And then when I was in need, they were nowhere to be found. They didn't want to help me. They just wanted me for what I could do for them. And I'm like, wow, ain't that some mess? Gee, I thought these people was my friend. See, that's why you gotta know what the world does the word friend mean. They said friend, but they wasn't friend in action. That was just a word. They wasn't no friends in action. It was just a word, friend. What is my friend? What is a friend? You cannot trust easily because your heart will be broken in a million pieces by so-called friends. You know what I'm talking about, Lolly? I could tell you the story on these so-called friends, Lolly. So-called friends. They your friend, all right. They say they're your friend and stab you in the back and rob you blind and take your man, take your woman, and take your house and take your kids and everything else if you let them. Conniving people. You know what I'm saying? And I know what I'm talking about. And they smile in your face. And I used to have this lady that was my friend. We ain't going into that story no more. And she had 3 husbands. And every last one of them propositioned me. Because they knew me and her was best friends. And all 3 of them propositioned me to do something on the side with them. We can keep this a secret. And I told all 3 of them, you got to be crazy. You got to be kidding me. If I'm a real friend, why would I entertain this garbage you telling me? Why would I even entertain this garbage you telling me? I'm not the betraying type. Whatever you ain't getting from your wife, you darn sure ain't getting it from me. I'm loyal. I'm a real friend. See, everybody don't know what that word friendship means. Now, I'm talking to my little Kylie, but Kylie's young. And I want Kylie to know this grown folk on here. Don't trust everybody. You say, I know you say you want to be my friend, but don't trust everybody. Do not do it. Yeah, Carla, they backstabbers. You can't trust everybody. And I had to tell them men, I don't want you. I'm loyal. If this is my friend, I can't be going behind my friend's back being with her husband. That is the crazy. No, no. And don't let everybody in your house. And I'm telling the truth. Whether you want the booger or you don't want the booger. But the thing is trust. You can't trust everybody. And I've been the type that trust everybody until I seen that. Oh, God. Well, that's why the Lord kept telling me, Donna, you too nice. You too trustworthy. I keep telling you, stop putting you can't put your faith, trust, and confidence in man, because man will fail you. And there you are crying again. You hurt again because they stabbed you in the back again. But they said, no, you can't believe everything they say. But they said they was going to do. Well, you can't believe everything people say. But they promised me, Lord. Well, obviously they didn't come through for you now, did they? And the Lord had to give me a lot of pep talks because I trusted too much. He said, my own receive me not. And a lot of people you can't trust is right in your own household and in your family. You can't trust them boogers. And you grew up with the boogers and can't trust them. Your own people. You know how the Lord said, I could abort, but it was my own that betrayed me with a kiss. I could abort, but it was my own. How you gonna be there eating and sleeping with me and betray me with a kiss and deny me 3 times? I don't know him. I don't know Jesus. Who's Jesus? That's the same thing people do to you. Stab you in the back. I don't know her. Who's that? Or some man get you pregnant. And then he say, I ain't get you pregnant. I don't know you. You must be got me mixed up with somebody else. But you wouldn't stay in all that mess when you were sleeping with the person. But now all of a sudden she got pregnant and you don't know her. Oh, you don't know me? Well, let's get a DNA test and find out how true that you know me. Because people lie. Because all they wanted, Lolly, was a one-night stand, so they tell you anything to get in your drawers. They tell you anything. Girl, you the best thing ever. That's why I said, Kylie, you young. Kylie, you ain't no more than what, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old. Don't you be on this internet world trusting people. Don't you do it. I'm talking to you like I'm your mother. Don't trust everybody on this internet world. I don't mean it in a negative way. I'm going to be your friend, but I'd rather talk to your mother and tell your mother what I said to you. Because I'm talking on a mother and a grandmother standpoint. And same with my grandkids on this internet world. Don't you go meeting nobody on the internet, though. Don't you do it. Because they rape and molesting kids. Don't you meet nobody on the internet. Don't meet none of them. You run that past your mother or your grandmother, somebody you trust. But it takes a lot to trust them. I'm talking the truth. All these little trolls come across my channel talking about what kind of person they looking for and what kind of woman they want. Like I'm stupid and naive and think I want you. I don't care if you say I like black fat women. Well, this is one black fat woman you ain't going to get. Okay? How you doing? I mean, we got to keep it real, y'all. We got to keep it real. You don't offend me. But we got to keep it real. You ain't got to want everybody to say they want you. They want you for some other trick that ain't got nothing to do with God, or neither is it godly. They perpetrate a fraud. Tell you they love Jesus and they don't even know him. They don't even know who Jesus is. They lying. Because they figure that's what you want to hear. A wolf in sheep's clothing. You don't believe everybody. That's what the Lord said too. They come in my name talking about some stuff. Didn't I prophesy in your name? Didn't I lay hands on the sick and pray and they got healing? And he said, depart from me, you workers of iniquity. I never knew you. Because when I was hungry, did you feed me? When I was thirsty, did you give me drink? When I was naked, did you cover me? When I was in prison, did you visit me? God said, what you do for the least of my little ones, you do as unto me. People ain't trying to do for nobody. All they after is themselves. Self-gratification. The workers of the flesh. And most of them, all they want is a booty call. A booty call. And I'm talking to young people like Kylie. Young people. They want a booty call. And these people perpetrating, pretending they your friend, they ain't. And some of them consider a kid and they're growing up because they're trying to pedophiles. Pedophiles looking for kids. Looking for anybody to let you in their house and don't let them in your house. So the Lord getting me to be strong, girl. You better speak up. Don't you let everybody come over and your sons live there anyway. You ain't coming in. See, I got 2 sons live with me and a husband. You ain't just coming in. You think they gonna just let you come in the house? Like, who's this person? Where'd you come from? The internet world. Who are you? And where you live? Let me see your license and your ID and registration. Are you legit? Is the question. Don't never get nobody all your information. They don't tell you no information on them. You don't got no information on them. All you know is their internet name and that's it. You don't know nothing about them. So when you talking about meeting people, you better meet them in a public place where a lot of people are. A ton of people. And when it's over, you ain't coming to my house. You come see me, you better go stay at a hotel. Because you ain't coming to stay with me because I don't know you like that. And would you invite me to your house to stay the night and you don't even know me? You gotta be careful. I'm just trying to keep it real, y'all. You gotta be careful. Now, somebody listening to me need to hear this. But I'm really talking to Kylie and the young people that watch me. There's young kids that watch me. Don't trust everybody. And don't call everybody your friend. And don't want to be friends with everybody. You can try to make yourself be somebody's friend. Because I did that when I was 7, 8, 9 years old. I wanted everybody to be my friend. I wanted everybody to love me. I wanted everybody to like me. But that ain't all cracked up to what it seems. And I'm buying friends, giving you a quarter to be my friend. You ain't got to pay nobody to be your friend. But I used to do that. Give them a quarter. Share my lunch with people. I've been doing this all my life, always trying to make somebody like me or love me. You ain't got to make nobody do nothing. Lolly, no. Just like my birthday party, Lolly. And all these people that said they was coming, half of them didn't come. I'm like, where's all these people? They promised they was coming. Didn't even show up. I mean, I was late myself. Waiting for some, just decorating. That took a lot of time to decorating on my thing. That should have been better organized, the decoration. That just took forever. But still, these people, half of them didn't show up. Yeah, Carl, I had this big birthday party, $5,000 and counting. And half of the people didn't even show up. So I give out all of this food. Lolly was there. I gave out all this food, take food home. I gave out books, bags, gifts, stuff on the tables, giving everything away. Not that I had to. I even gave out my own personal money to people. Lolly said it was beautiful, but I gave away my own Lolly, no, her husband was there. I gave money out my own pocket. How's it a party for me and I'm the giver? This is just my heart. People that around me for real know that this is just how I roll. You gotta be with me to know that I'm genuine. I'm a genuine giver. Oh baby, I will give. But I'm not expecting everybody to be like that. But I was a person that took you at your word. If you say you coming and I'm sending you invitation, then all of a sudden you got a reason why you can't come. And I do know there's a reason why somebody can't come, but not that many people. Just say you can't come. Don't, you feel me? Because you gotta make sure all this food is for these people, and you got all these tables for these people, and they know they ain't gonna show up. That's wrong. That's wrong. And see, Lolly was there at my party. Her and her husband. And she know what I gave away stuff. I'm a giver. So ain't nothing fake about me. But if you don't know me, you gonna just judge me. Hi, Smiley. Azalea Flowers. See, if you don't know me, you gonna judge me. But you don't know me. So if you know me, you would know that's not my character to be making stuff up. I'm on this channel because the Lord want me on this channel. And God called me the evangelist at 13. I didn't call myself. And he knew my heart. He knew I was this sensitive, I don't know, just a sensitive, shy girl. And I just felt like I loved everybody. And why can't everybody love one another, Lord? And this is as a child, I used to tell the Lord, why can't everybody love each other? Why can't everybody just love? And I know the Lord's like, my child's heart gonna be broken a lot because she's too loving. But she don't realize in this world, people don't. They gonna do what you telling them. And I'm like, but why can't people love each other? But why people hurt the people they say they love, Lord? I was talking to the Lord when I was a kid telling them stuff. But why they hurt me? They told me they love me. I know the Lord's like, this girl, you got a lot to learn. People that say they love you don't necessarily love you. They got a motive for saying that, girl. I know. I had to learn the hard way. Trusting people and open up my heart. But he said he loved me. But he said I was the only one. And you know you wasn't the only one. He told that to 1,000 people. So see, I'm still learning. I'm still learning. Smiley said, my daddy watches your channel one time. My daddy watched your channel one time, but he say nothing. Well, tell your daddy come back, Smiley. Tell your daddy come back. Betty said, everyone have a wonderful day and keep supporting Donna. Thank you, Betty. I appreciate you. But yeah, y'all, just don't trust everybody. Get to know people, but really get to know them. Because people lie, Lord. That song, Carla, they smile in your face. All the time they want to take your place. Backstabbers, backstabbers, but they smile in your face. You know it crookeder than a $3 bill. And they smiling all along, they plotting how to bring you down. Sick. And the Lord let me know that a while ago, Smiley. The Lord let me know. And I didn't want to believe it, but I know the Lord's going to tell me the truth. Girl, you be surprised how many people talking about you like a dog. And that's all I heard the Lord say. People talking about me like a dog. Why would people be talking about me like, girl, they talking about you like a dog? Them people ain't your friends. They is talking about you a mile a minute. Talking about you. And right in your face, smiling, and they talking about you like a dog. That's sad. And I guess I was just too nice. But niceness can get you used and abused. You can't be overly nice and overly sweet. People don't care about you being sweet and nice and innocent. They don't care about you. So, yeah, you got family members plotting against you, wanting to see your downfall. Your own family plotting to see your downfall so they can say, I told you she ain't no good. She ain't nobody. Who she thinks she is. Say it. Just say it. You can't even trust your own family. They talking about you like a dog. And you know they your flesh and blood. And get on the phone, the hello phone, I want to call it, and talk and talk. Girl, yeah, girl, what you say? And they go on the phone with your daughter or with somebody else talking about you. Don't know that your daughter gonna call you and tell you what they said. Ain't that some ain't that some ball? So you can't talk to everybody. You can't talk to everybody. But I'm just glad God loves me and God knows my heart. But He just tell me I don't have to give to everybody. You don't have to do everything. And you cannot trust everybody, Donna. I don't care if you just nice, but you can't trust everybody. Okay? And so I'm learning. You can't trust other people you want to trust. You can't trust them either. You try to, but you know the real deal. But God is good. He's faithful. That's the thing. I know people like, why are you always talking about the Lord? Because He's faithful. That promised. I don't believe God's lying to me when he telling me He gonna bless me. I don't believe He's making it up to make me feel good. Just saying I love you, knowing you don't like me. You don't want nothing to do with me. But you just telling me to. You're just telling it to me because it sounds good. I don't believe the Lord's making it up to me, making things up to me when He said He loved me. I don't believe He's lying and making it up. But if you used to hearing it and you used to people lying, you'll believe the Lord's lying too. You believe everybody's lying because that's all you used to is lies. It's like the Michael Baisden show. He says sex, lust, and lies. That's all it is. Sex, lust, and lies. Sex, lust, and lies, and money. It's all a game. But they don't care nothing about you for real, for real, for real. So, yeah, this is a shame. That's why I had to say what I had to say at the car lot to make them people see. Don't be trying to push over with me. Trying to see how much money you can milk me out. I told them straight up, man, I ain't got it for you to milk me out because I ain't got it. There's nothing to milk. But I'm trying to tell you, you get that stuff fixed under warranty, and you get it from the warranty people. Now, a little something I'm supposed to pay, that's different, but you ain't sure. Getting ready to go up in the thousands of me. You don't even know what's going on with the car, and you already up in the thousands. You better go sit down somewhere. Because this is one great grandma, you ain't getting milk because there ain't nothing to get the milk. Ain't no milk. It's like, wow. So the Lord is teaching me how to be strong and bold. You got to let your yay be yay. You know that's the word. Let your nay be nay. Because they gonna try to trick you into saying yes, but your answer is no. Try to trick you. Talking about, but you a Christian. Don't give me that Christian stuff. Just some hot tea. This thermos is a lot hotter. Keep stuff hotter. Tiki Tequila cup. I need an endorsement from Tequila. Tequila. But yeah, y'all. Just be careful. We gotta watch as well as pray nowadays. Just gotta watch as well as pray. Don't trust everybody. Just don't trust everybody. And you young folks that are listening to me and watching me, don't let everybody be your friend. Do not try to befriend everybody because some of them are wolves in sheep's clothing and they are predators. They are predators. You hear me, young people? They are predators out here in the YouTube world and the internet world playing on young kids. You stay in school and get a good education and listen to somebody that's telling you the right thing to do. School, education, homework. Watch some good things on television and go to bed at a certain time. And don't be watching no mess on that you know is R rated and X rated on TV. You don't need that. Get around some people that can tell you the truth. You know what I mean? Young people. I'm saying it because it's the truth. I got 21 grandkids, and I don't want my grandkids walking in deception. But it's real. Because my grandkids done said they teaching them and showing them pornography at school. 8 and 9 years old, and you know about pornography. Oh, they talk about that in school, Grandma. They show it to us in school. Who's showing it to you? Oh, the other kids and stuff, they got all that on their phone. That's sad. So you can't trust people. You cannot trust people, and peer pressure is something else. And that's in my book, Save the Young Ones. Peer pressure. Save our young ones. That's why I got to write it in my book called Save Our Young Ones, because I feel for the young folks. And sad. But I'm gonna get ready to get off of here, y'all. But to the young people, please stay in school. Get a good education. Listen to somebody that's telling you to do right. Young folks, share this channel with somebody else that's young that can watch this video or at least this part of the video. And don't trust so easily. Just don't trust so easily. It's just the world we live in now. It's a lot of negativity out here. And you can't believe everything you hear. You just can't. So I love you guys. Have a blessed day. In Jesus' name, don't forget to pray. Pray for somebody. Check up on your elderly. Check up on the senior citizens. If you got a grandmom, check up on her or him, grandpa. And pray. When you don't know nothing else to do, pray. Talk to the Lord. Okay? Pray for me. If you want to know if I'm real for God and I'm a fake, pray about it. The Lord will let you know. There's too many fake people out here. You better pray. You can't trust everybody. But I love you guys. But I just like to give out the truthful information because there's so many people been deceived. And people deceive you in the name of love and know you lying. You don't love nobody. You deceiving somebody in the name of love. You use the word love to get what you want, but you don't love. You don't even love yourself. And all this sex, lust, and lies. You need a dose of Jesus. You need a big dose of Jesus. If he could put some hot sauce, penicillin, and grease and bleach all your penises and cut that penis, and you don't have to worry about all your sex, lust, and lies. Mm, 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 mm. If the Lord could put y'all penises in timeout, because you don't know what to do with it. Using women and promise them a bunch of mess. Hurting people's heart and don't even care. Shame on you. Praying, going to all kind of YouTube channels, praying on the women and know you lying. The shame on you. All right, y'all. I love you guys. I know I'm still rambling because I don't like people using people. I don't like people abusing people. So anyway, you have a good day, y'all. I love you. Watch my videos. I did a couple uploads this morning. I did a couple uploads showing y'all my children and some back in the day pictures. Great girl by daughter. I love you guys. Have an amazing day. Pray for me. I love you too. Bye bye.